Hey guys, Jarrell here, back with more American Horror Story. We're getting to the close of the end of season 1. This is episode 10. So Hayden has been banging Constance's boyfriend and has now also disposed of him by stabbing him to death. And her medium, Constance's medium, has been saying at the end of the episode about what would happen if we have a conception of a child between someone from the living and someone from the dead. And of course we're starting to talk about the Antichrist here, and I don't know whether that comes to fruition in this series or whether it's further down the line or it doesn't happen. I don't know, but that is what we're dealing with here, because she is pregnant with one of Tate's kids, who we know is no longer in the land of the living. Anyway, find out what the hell happens next. The last one was the famous Dahlia murder, which I really enjoyed, showing that she did become famous in the end, just not for what she wanted. Right, this is episode 10. 94 again.
Wow, that looks lovely. I know that you've had a hard time making the adjustment with all the recent changes. Moving back in here after
you were cheating on your wife with Constance, Lawrence.
That was nobody's fault. Passion.
Really?
Over to it. One day you'll understand. You have allowed me to explore another facet of myself.
Yay, I love the theater!
Go, Daddy! You're a smart girl. You know he killed our brother.
Stop it! You know, Tate, unlike your siblings, you were graced with so many gifts. How is it that you can't bring yourself to use them?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in school?
I'm going right after.
After what?
After he sets you on fire. Oh my god, I did not know it was him who did that.
I was advised not to tell you this. A psychiatrist and Dr. Hall didn't think you were stable enough. The twins have different fathers. One of the babies is not mine. I was convinced it was Luke, but somehow you two... I'm so sorry about all this. I really am. Legal hiccups to work out because of the gunshot. But you'll be able to come home in a day or two. I promise.
I'm not going back to that house.
If you could just confirm for us that that is Travis Wanderley.
Yes, it's him. What on earth would he be doing there?
We think he was killed somewhere else and his body was dumped there.
So I assume you're here for Violet. I know she's missed a few days of school.
Yes, 16 consecutive days.
16? And I've been a lousy father lately. I owe you an apology.
I can't go back, Dad.
Okay, honey, okay. We'll find you another school.
No, they're all the same.
You have to meet me halfway.
Not like you.
Oh, Constance, listen.
That's why you killed him, isn't it?
Huh?
Because you knew I desired him like I could never desire you.
No, you got it wrong.
I didn't kill him. I swear. He must have pissed off somebody in the house. I don't know which one.
Travis died in the house?
I didn't ask any questions. I just moved the, parts.
I've got to go to him.
Constance, please, baby. He's dead, and I'm here, and I'm alive.
God, I never loved you. I endured you.
You follow these flies, and you will find the source of your problem.
Oh, yeah, well.
Great. More money I gotta spend in this goddamn house that I can't afford. And, what's your rate?
Well, I'm gonna have to get in the crawl space before I can give you an estimate.
You are interrupting a grieving process that started with the death of my daughter, and now Travis.
Your husband, Hugo, and your maid, Maura, they disappeared in '83?
My husband was unfaithful, that's true. I heard rumors of a love nest somewhere down in Brazil, near the equator. But I never pursued them. But what does the whereabouts of 2 adulterers have to do with the murder of my Travis?
See, that's the thing. In 1983, nobody in this department thought they were just missing.
I would rather rot in hell than bury you in the same grave as your lover.
I read the notes on the case.
But they never found what they were looking for. Because there was nothing to find.
She turned him into dog food, didn't she? Yeah.
What did they ask you about?
Just my past. Nothing about Travis.
It's gonna bring a lot of attention to this department, so they're moving fast.
Well, that's good. I want them to find the murderer.
No, they want to pin it on somebody. And right now, that person is you.
You're right. Get ready to meet the maker.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Hey, just out of curiosity, what kind of financial aid packages do you offer for academic high achievers? Well, my daughter has a very bright future, that I know. Truthfully, our real concern has been the kid she's been hanging around lately. Just not cut from the same cloth.
He's gonna send you away.
What are you talking about?
I just heard him talking on the phone with a boarding school.
Makes sense. He sent Mom away. I don't know why I thought I was safe. I just assumed I was his little girl.
And I won't let him send you away.
Have I made the news?
The news.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you've been all over the news.
Yeah?
You're famous.
Why hasn't she come over to see me?
Too soon, I suppose.
Those girls. Yeah. Margaret and Angela. Found them hiding down here. Sweet kids. A little needy, but...
He's so good with them.
Why am I seeing you now, after all this time?
You're ready now?
I'm so sorry for everything.
Prove it. She didn't break any vows. That was you.
Who are you?
Tear it off him. You'll have a shock. Come on. Yes.
The only reason I'm not killing you for her. I'll just take a little nap, and it'll all be over.
Something new must have surfaced. An eyewitness, a piece of evidence. I think you're gonna be charged.
You know, so I think if we use these,
Where did you get those pills?
your dad has a lot of samples.
Did you hurt my dad?
No, I told you! I just knocked him out!
Yeah. Okay, I get it. It's the only way we can be together. Can we do it in the bathtub?
Why?
Because it's warm and nice, and I can light some candles.
Violet! No!
Oh, good girl. Wait, what?
What's happening?
How the...
What did you do to me?
You have to stop.
Yeah, I've got it. Maybe I should have seen it before now. Duh. Yeah, there's a reason you can't leave this house. You're already dead.
It's too late for that.
For the last few episodes, she's been running around not knowing she's dead either.
I feel weird.
That's a nice little twist that I hadn't noticed, which I should have.
Open your eyes.
That's the source of the butterflies.
I tried to save you. I did.
He did, actually.
I tried to make you throw them up. You threw up some. Not enough.
I hardly feel anything.
I had this idea that if you chose to die with me,
You'd
it wouldn't be so sad.
We have the murder weapon, counselor.
Well, it's not mine.
You know this man? He says he knows you.
He did?
He says he killed Travis alone. Says nobody else had anything to do with it.
And you believed him?
He came in with a murder weapon, described in detail what happened to the body.
I can only imagine that he confessed for one reason. To pacify a guilty conscience.
It's you and me. Together for always.
I know you loved me once, Constance. Just say it. And I can face whatever may come.
Cute bitch. She's a bitch. Okay, so that was episode 10. All I will say is the crimes people will do for passion and love and revenge and all the other crazy wild stuff. Okay, so the big aha moment took me till this episode to notice. Why? Why did it take me that long? It shouldn't have done, should it? I should have known. I think maybe a couple of episodes back, it glanced through my mind once, and I just set it to one side because something else happened that made it look that that wasn't true. But the moment she went running down to try and find Dad, saying he's trying to get me to commit suicide, and she ran out the house and came back in the other end, I knew instantly. It made sense. They're not going to school. And the fact that she can carry on wandering around the house talking to her mum, her dad and anybody else as though you're alive, because you're just yet another one trapped here who had no idea what happened. That was cleverly done. That was how long will it take for the viewer to see it before it actually happens. And like a complete moron, it took right till the last 5 minutes until I got it. But it was done well. It was done well. So we've hardly got any people left alive here now. Like I said, the police are going to end up rounding everyone up at some point here, because as that detective said, it's not so much which people are dead, it's more which people are missing. We can't find some of the dead. We can't find any of the missing. They can't find her Constance's ex-husband. We know why. They can't find the maid. We know why. She made sure her husband was not buried on the land of the house because she did not want to see him again, so he ended up as dog food. Now her boyfriend, that's what's gotten all this going in the first place, but they've now got their own confession, they've got their own killer. He obviously is happy to pay for what he's done at this point, after seeing his wife and her saying, prove it now, that you're sorry. Because he knows he isn't coming back, because he's going to die in prison, and whichever way he dies, it's not going to be on the grounds of the house, so there's no coming back from him. And he just wanted that final thing from her. She wouldn't give it. I love the actress who plays her. She's had such a good role in this, and the way she speaks, the way she holds herself, how well educated and acute her accent and her wording, and she's very, I don't know what the word to use. She's very eloquent at how she responds, in particular to being asked or questioned by someone, and makes herself always out to be the innocent one, but she's far from innocent herself. Yes, I know she's gone through an awful lot of pain and death and heartache, and some of it's not her fault, but some of it is. Right, we'll be back for episode 11. I would normally say in a few days, but if you're watching this, we have now started doing 2 episodes of this a week. So as I'm just finishing this episode now, I will probably have a few minutes break and a cup of coffee or something, and then I will be recording the next episode. So whether you're watching it on YouTube or Patreon, you will probably get 2 episodes fairly close to being back to back. They might be a few hours apart, might be up to a day apart, but they're being recorded at the same time. Because like I said, we're going to do 2 a week from now on. So if you want to watch the full-length episodes of these, you can do over on Patreon. Link will be in the description, as it always is. And by all means, post your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the episode. And I will see you for episode 11 next. Which, how many more does that leave us? I'm not actually sure how many more episodes that leaves us. That leaves us episode 11 and 12. So the next one is actually the penultimate episode. I want to see how this season pans out, who ends up left, what happens to Vivian, what happens to all of them, to be honest, really, and whether this continuous afterlife that they all have in this house is just going to carry on and the house is still going to be standing at the end of this season. I don't know. Anyway, we will find out. See you for the next episode soon, guys. Till then, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.